in Milwaukee. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Milwaukee Brewers.
And on the mound now, Shane Drowan. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The 0-1. Oh. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Here's a 1-2. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Trey Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Turner not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Out towards right center field. Yelich on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. So Harper stands in. The changeup missing. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. 0-2 now.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And the Phillies are set down in order. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Aaron Nola. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers.
Yelich.
Knuckle curve. Low inside.
Fastball for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. A Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
2 away now. This is Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one fouled off.
Circle change. Low outside.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's William Contreras.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Terang, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1, scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brandon Marsh. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And here comes Alec Bohm. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Phillies looking to strike first here at the top of the second.
That's the ball.
Just off the inside edge.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man at second. That one's in there. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
High fly ball, right field. Yelich settles under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. And another ball. That misses. Ball 3. There's a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Now it's the right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two on, one out. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here comes Real Muto. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. Just missed. Justin Crawford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one catches the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. He fouls it off. Will do it again. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Bottom of the second. Here's the Brewers DH, Jake Bauers.
Number 9, Jake Bauers.
Circle change. Low middle.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Nola in his 11th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Sinker. Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Sinker. Low middle.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside. Knuckle curve. Low middle.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
inside, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Low inside.
Stepping in, Garrett Mitchell. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Vaughn over at first with one away. Into center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now David Hamilton. That's ripped into the outfield. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple. One down, runner at third. Joey Ortiz will hit next. One away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, right field. Base hit and a run in to score. That gets by him. In to score from third. And they take a 3-run lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook.
In the air to left center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. It's 4-zip.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner at second, 2 down. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him.
He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 4 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, all set for the start of the inning. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Left field. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what. But you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there. And if the catcher's great, he can make up the time. But if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Throw bounces in and he's safe.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. 2-2 now. And there's a ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at third, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Turner now. Flied to right his first time. Puts a bunt down. Vaughn tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Harper now. 0 for 1 so far. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 4 and the Phillies 1. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Will you? Contreras up now for the Brewers. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
All impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
In the air, left field. 1 away. Now here's Jake Bauers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
High inside.
Bauer.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Stop. Whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Foul ball there.
Circle change. Middle inside.
Oh.
Circle change. Low outside. Knuckle curve. Low outside.
Ripped on a line. Can't get there. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Circle change. Low middle.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Vaughn coming home. He will score. It's 5-1. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now, Christopher Sanchez.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Sinker.
Next to hit, David Hamilton.
That's out the corner.
Circle
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add on. It's 7-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. That's to third. And that is the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 7-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Joel Kuno.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Hard hit to right center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Waste no time there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to short. Ortiz handles, throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Stott in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. Out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And now the right fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That's too low. Ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Now a pop up on the infield. Terang. And that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich.
Sinker. Low middle.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Slider. Low outside.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One up, one down.
Anytime you can put 8 runs up on the board at this point in the game, you know there have been some really good approaches at the plate, and clearly they're a confident lineup right now.
So up next, Jackson Chourio, 1 for 2. Sanchez throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
Sinker. Low middle.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 down, base is empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. It's the Brewers 7 and the Phillies 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. This one in the air center field. Mitchell settles under it. And a couple of quick outs. Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Kuhnel gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Grant Anderson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. It's the Brewers 7 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 5th. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet. So
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Sinker. Low outside.
The 0-2. Out to short, Turner. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Brewers, the designated hitter, number 9, Jake.
Next for the Brewers, Jake Bowers. The Brewers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air. Takes it in for the out. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Hey!
Slider. Middle inside.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And they'll do it again.
Sinker. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and they're on top 7-1. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traigo pa' que se revele. Y formemos el DNR. Yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más también te gusta.
Trey Turner getting ready to hit.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
You know, these Phils looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Strike 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Man, that was very close at first. I thought for a second he might beat it and reach on the strikeout, but that was a nice, strong throw to complete the out. That's a tough play when there's not much margin for error on the throw.
Here's Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That catches the corner. Time call.
Out.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball.
And that one almost hit him.
Nope. Ball 3.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. It's the Brewers 7 and the Phillies 1. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning, Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Mitchell.
Huh.
Sinker. Low middle.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. 1 down. David Hamilton digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Number 6. Hamilton.
And a foul ball.
Slider.
The Brewers
Middle
up
outside.
big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Little dribbler up along third. Boom. Fires in time.
The batter, number 3.
So digging in,
Shortstop,
Joey
Joey
Ortiz.
Ortiz.
Slider. Middle center.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Leaping, and it's gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Christopher Sanchez is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Brad Keller. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Ball.
Just missed.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball 2.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor McGill. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball 1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Line drive, base hit, right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 5.
Bryson Stott, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully